Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
I'm excited for this one.
Me too. Today we're taking a closer look at soup.
Soup?
Yeah,
Soup.
I love soup.
Yeah, you and me both. And apparently so do a lot of health experts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we found a ton of research articles and quotes from registered dietitians about all the amazing benefits of eating soup.
Hmm. I never thought of it as being particularly healthy.
I know, right? It seems so simple.
Just a starter or something.
Exactly. But we're going to deep dive into all the surprising reasons why soup can be a real secret weapon for better health.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
I knew you would be. So one of the things that really jumped out at me was the connection between soup and gut health.
Oh, gut health, a hot topic these days.
Right. But it makes it, fiber is good for your gut.
Sure.
And a lot of soups are packed with fiber.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But there's more to it than just fiber.
Uh-oh.
We're talking prebiotics.
Prebiotics.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the things that feed the good bacteria in our gut.
Right. And it turns out some of the most common soup ingredients are prebiotic superstars, like leeks and onions.
Oh, yeah. Those are in practically every soup.
Exactly. So you're not just getting a tasty meal.
You're feeding your gut bacteria, too.
You got it. And a healthy gut microbiome is linked to all sorts of good things.
Like what?
Well, for starters, it means you digest your food better.
Okay. That makes sense.
But it goes way beyond that. There's even research suggesting a healthy gut can boost your immune system and maybe even help with mental clarity.
Wow. So eating the right soup could actually make you smarter.
It's possible. It just shows how interconnected everything is.
It really is amazing.
Now, I have a confession to make.
Okay. I'm listening.
I used to think of soup as kind of like mostly broth and veggies, not exactly a protein powerhouse.
No, yeah, I can see that.
But boy, was I wrong.
Oh.
We found a study from 2023 in the Journal of Nutrition that compared lentil soup to a beef burger.
Lentils versus a burger, huh?
Yep. And guess what? The soup actually had more protein. Yeah, it's crazy, right? And then there's ramen.
Okay. Yeah, ramen can be pretty hearty.
Some of those bowls out there are like a meal in themselves.
Yeah, you got your noodles, your broth, your veggies, your eggs, sometimes even meat.
It's a protein party, so we're not just talking about wimpy little vegetable broth here.
Well, that's right.
There's a whole world of protein-packed soups out there.
So beyond lentils and ramen, what else should we be looking for?
Well, obviously there's chicken.
Chicken noodle soup classic.
Exactly. Or you can go the vegetarian route with tofu.
Good choice.
But here's one you might not expect. Bone broth.
Bone broth. Isn't that just like salty water?
Yeah.
Well, some of those canned broths can be pretty sad, but real bone broth is packed with protein.
Interesting. So you're getting protein from the broth itself plus whatever else you add in.
That's the beauty of it. It's like a blank canvas for protein.
I like the way you think.
Now, speaking of protein,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be really good for keeping you full.
Right? That's what I've heard.
But does that apply to soup as well? I think so. Yeah. I mean, think about a big bowl of chili,
Oh, yeah. Chili will definitely fill you up.
especially if it's got beans and meat.
Exactly. So I'm wondering if that protein boost from soup can actually help with weight management.
That's a good question.
I mean, if you're feeling fuller for longer
You're less likely to snack.
and you're less likely to overeat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's definitely a connection there.
Okay, so we've got gut health,
Okay.
we've got protein power,
Sure.
and we've got potential weight management benefits.
Sure.
This soup thing is sounding better and better all the time.
I know, right? It's like a miracle food.
Well, maybe not a miracle, but it's definitely got a lot going for it.
I'm sold. Let's get into some more of these benefits.
Sounds good to me. All right, so we've covered a lot of ground already,
Yeah, we have.
but there's one soup myth I just have to address.
Oh, lay it on me.
Okay, so growing up, I always heard that chicken noodle soup was like a magical cure-all.
Ah, yes. The classic chicken noodle soup remedy.
Right, like if you had a cold or the flu, your mom would whip up a big pot of chicken noodle soup.
And you'd feel better.
Well, that's the thing. Is it actually medicinal or is it just a comforting placebo?
You know, it's funny you should ask that because there's actually some real science behind the power of chicken noodle soup.
Really?
Yeah. There was this study back in 2012 from the University of Nebraska Medical Center,
Okay.
and they found that chicken noodle soup actually contains compounds with anti-inflammatory properties.
What? So my mom was right.
Well, hold on. It's not a miracle cure,
Of course not.
but the research suggests that the combination of chicken and vegetables in the soup creates this mild anti-inflammatory effect,
Okay.
which could help alleviate some of those cold symptoms, especially in the upper respiratory tract.
So it's not just about the warm broth and the noodles.
Nope. There's actual science backing up the idea that it can help you feel better.
That's pretty cool. It makes you wonder what other secrets are hiding in our soup pots. But let's be real. Chicken noodle soup isn't exactly a vegetable powerhouse.
That's true.
I mean, it's got some carrots and celery, maybe?
Yeah, usually.
But what about all those other amazing soups out there that are just bursting with colorful veggies?
Oh yeah, when it comes to sheer nutrient density,
Mm.
veggie soup is the king.
No contest.
We're talking vitamins,
Yeah.
minerals, antioxidants, all those good things.
So it's not just about feeling full and getting protein.
Nope. Veggie soup is like a nutritional superhero.
I love that. Are there any specific examples from the research that really stand out?
Well, there was a report in the journal Plants that really highlighted just how packed vegetable soups are with essential nutrients.
Okay.
And one study that comes to mind looked at gazpacho, that cold Spanish soup,
Oh, yeah. Gazpacho is delicious.
and it's super healthy. The researchers found that people who regularly ate gazpacho significantly increased their intake of vitamin C and antioxidants.
Wow. So we're talking immune support protection against cell damage, all from a bowl of cold soup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just goes to show that you don't have to sacrifice flavor for health.
I am all about that. And speaking of antioxidants, we know those are crucial for fighting off free radicals.
Oh yeah, those nasty little things that can damage our cells and lead to all sorts of health problems.
And veggie soup is packed with them.
It's like a free radical fighting machine. Plus, you're getting all that fiber.
Right. Which we know feeds our good gut bacteria.
And keeps us feeling full and satisfied.
It's all connected. This is amazing.
I'm starting to think we should just eat soup for every meal.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
I'm kidding. But seriously, soup is sounding more and more like a nutritional powerhouse.
it really is. But of course, not all soups are created equal.
Oh, I know that all too well.
There are definitely some soups out there that leave you feeling hungry an hour later.
Like you just drank a bowl of salty water.
Exactly. So what's the secret to creating soups that are both delicious and satisfying?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we're going to dive into next. All right, let's do it. Well, it all comes down to balance. You want to make sure your soup has a good mix of protein complex carbohydrates and healthy fats.
Ah, the trifecta.
Exactly. That's what's going to keep you feeling full and energized for hours.
So it's not just about piling in the veggies.
Nope, you need to think about the whole picture.
Okay. So what are some simple strategies for building a better bowl of soup?
Well, adding lentils or beans is a great way to boost both protein and fiber.
Okay, love that.
And don't be afraid to incorporate some healthy fats like avocado or a drizzle of olive oil.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
They add flavor and richness, plus they help you feel satiated.
So it's like building a flavor puzzle where each piece contributes to both taste and nutrition.
Exactly. And remember, this is just a starting point. The beauty of soup is that you can get creative and customize it to your liking.
I love that. It's a culinary blank canvas. You can experiment with different vegetables, spices, herbs, grains, protein sources. The possibilities are endless.
And that's what makes this deep dive so exciting. It's about empowering you to take control of your health and well-being, one delicious bowl of soup at a time.
Well said. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling inspired to get into the kitchen and start experimenting with some new soup recipes.
You too.
And I hope you are too. Thanks for joining us on this delicious deep dive into the world of soup.
It's been a pleasure.
We've learned so much about its incredible health benefits, and we hope you have too. Now it's your turn. What will you add to your next pot of soup to maximize its nutritional power? Share your creations and tips with us, and let's continue exploring the endless possibilities of soup together.
Until next time, happy cooking.
Bye, everyone.